fans, welcome to a new series we call Zipppits, which is a spin-off from our show Forgotten Audible Finds. Today we're going to do something different. That's not going to be a normal thing that we're going to do on Zipppits, because on Zipppits we'll go back in time and look at past albums. But today we're going to look at a new album which combines John Schlitt and Billy Smiley. Billy Smiley is, of course, from Whiteheart, a very large Dove-nominated, Grammy-nominated band. And John Schlitt is from the hard rock band Petra, a very heavy Grammy-nominated and Dove-nominated band as well. So let's go and talk about the new album. It is called Brother to Brother. The name of the band, the Union of Sinners and Saints, was come up with John Schlitt and Billy Smiley on discussing that there was a band called Union of Saints and Unions of Sinners. So they decided, aren't we all sinners and saints? And so that became the title of the band. On this album, of course, Brother to Brother, which is the title track, which is a great track indeed, there are performers that are featured that are Phil Keaggy, Peter Fuller from the Newsboys, John Lowry from Petra, Michael W. Smith from Michael W. Smith, John Ellis, and from Tree 63, John Ellis that is. Billy and John went to church together and never really actually met. And Jason Fowler, the other vocals you will hear on this album, is a new Christian who has been 2 or more years in Christian music. And he is a solo artist and has a solo album out as well. Of course, let's go by track on this. Beyond Belief is not my favorite version of this song. I, in fact, love the acoustic version that Petra does on one of their acoustic albums that they did. It has too much organ for me. But Lone Soldier reminds me of a John Schlitt solo vocal, you know, from albums like Wake the Dead that he did. Is a very good track. It's very slow, kind of a slow track. Independence Day is a very good version, and it's kind of like, reminds me of the Whiteheart version, except for you have Petra singing it. So it's like if Petra and Whiteheart merged together to create Independence Day. I love this song, very good song. I like the old version as well. I'm kind of, you know, equal on my feelings about this song. Old Guys Rule. I love this song, and it's got this nostalgia of this grungy thing going on, very punkish kind of thing going on, and I love this song, and it hasn't worn out on me on the nostalgia of this song. I still love it. Rise Up is a great moody song that has a worship song feel about it, but it has a pick-me-up for, you know, Christians that are facing doubt, and those problems always exist in Christian life every once in a while. The Call, not one of my favorite. It has a Whiteheart feel to it. You know, when John sings, you know, it has a feeling song that Petra sing it. So you are what you're paying for this album, Whiteheart and Petra. So The Call has that old Whiteheart feel to it, or the new Whiteheart feel to it. Christ the Lord is Risen Day is a good song to begin with, because I already like the Scott Wesley Brown version, which is was made in the 80s. I think Michael W. Smith had arranged that one as well. The Things That We Do is a song that could get secular play. I think this song, John and Billy said they enjoy doing it, and it gives the Union their own separate sound. It's like, this is what you pay for it. It has a very version of their own sound. Bittersweet, a very Whiteheart introduction, like Change Your Way from Highlands, and this feels like a Whiteheart song as well. My Offering, a slower song, one of those songs that's like it should have been one of Petra Praise 2 album. If you like Petra Praise 2, then you'd like this song. Brother to Brother is a great track. It's an encouragement for men to be, you know, about strength in numbers, and it's something that I think that people need to understand. The importance about mentoring each other, about being iron sharpening iron. And it's one of these things in philosophies I really believe in. Never. More of the Union of Sinners and Saints sounds I could grow to like this song. It'll take me a little while to to like this song, but I can see being that play on words like Sean Connery, who said he would never beat James Bond again. Maybe John Schlitt and Billy Smiley thought they would never get back in the studio again. I don't know what the idea of the song is, but it is a good song, and I could grow to like this song. Overall recommendation, if Whiteheart continued, especially later Whiteheart albums, if you're a big Whiteheart fan, I think you're going to be more liking this album than if you're a Petra's fan. If you like Petra projects like Petra Praise 2 and John Schlitt's solo albums, then I think you'd like this album. I just don't think it has that Petra, Jekyll and Hyde or any of the 88 or Unseen Power type stuff on there. If you want Petra meets Whiteheart, well, I do not know if it actually lives up to that, more like John Schlitt meets Whiteheart, but worth the money to get, so I highly recommend that you get this album because it's historically important. I want to thank you again for joining us on Zipppits. We'll be back with more in the future. Thank you so much.